Oh yeah, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Life TV. Today I'm going to give you guys a cool new tip on how to connect your English to your life with a website called Quora.
Is this real life?
So one of the things I'm always telling my students to do to really help their English fluency is just connect to the English language as much as possible. And nowadays it's really easy, but it can be very distracting if you don't have a good resource. That's why today I'm going to introduce you guys to my favorite online forum, which is called Quora. It's www.quora.com. The best part about Quora also is that if you guys have a smartphone, it's a really awesome and convenient app. So I definitely recommend you download it. So Quora is a question and answer forum. I mean, you can pretty much ask any question you like, and it's really cool because you can follow specific topics. For example, you might want to follow English learning topics, maybe topics just about life in general, maybe something to do with sport or travel. But the beauty of this is that you get to follow a topic that really interests you, and that's ultimately going to just make you more interested and going to help you to start this daily habit of using Quora and hopefully, obviously, really learn a lot of new words and expressions and vocabulary every day. Quora is like a social network. You can actually just sign up with Facebook if you like, and it's great because you can even see some of your friends on Quora. You can see some of the topics that they follow, that they find interesting. You can comment on other topics which they've commented on, and you can even write your own questions and share them with your friends. A really good thing about Quora is that they are very focused on quality, so there's no spam, there's no advertising, and people tend to put a lot of effort into what they write, so they really make sure it's good quality content. And like I said, you're only going to follow subjects that you like, so you're not going to get flooded with information that's not important or not interesting for you. Let me just give you a quick example of some of the questions that people ask on Quora. I have the app here on my cell phone, and the topic that I chose today was life. So some of the questions here are: what is something every person should experience at least once in their life? It has over 300 comments. Another question: what is the quickest way to get people to trust you? Again, has over 500 comments. And a really good thing about Quora is that you can vote on each response. So if you think a response is really good, you can vote on it and it'll push that response to the top. So ultimately, the first responses that you see on any post is going to be probably the best, or at least voted the best by other readers. So whether you are a self-taught English learner or just someone who wants to be more immersed in the language, I definitely recommend you sign up to Quora.com. It is probably my favorite forum out there. I use this all the time. And most of my students, people who I recommend use this website, they always get hooked. They get addicted. And it's a great way just to have constant contact with the language. It's stuff that you like. It's very enjoyable. And I'm really sure it's going to help you build a strong habit of having constant contact with the English language. And just connecting to the language by doing things that you like, things that you enjoy, reading stuff you like, is ultimately going to excel your English fluency, and it's going to be a lot of fun at the same time. So that's it for today's episode of Real Life Radio. This is more of a tip for all of you guys. I hope you really try it out. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're going to get more video lessons and tips like this one. And also, check out our website, reallifeglobal.com. You're going to see all of our articles, other videos, and our podcast. Another great way to connect to the English language. So, thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you next time on Real Life TV.